Numero 0, Dante Exum. At the small forward position, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 32, Cooper Flag. At center, 7 foot 1, number 2, Garrett. The other guard, standing 6 foot 2, number 11, Kyrie. At forward, number 3, Anthony Davis. The head coach for your Dallas Mavericks is Jason Kidd. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your Dallas Mavericks.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. The tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, then it's MP, and it's Wilson in at the power forward position. And for Dallas, Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with Dante Exum, and it's Flag in at the small forward position. Tim, we're in the middle of a grueling NBA season. What's a challenge the fans might not realize?
Well, it's just that grind, B.A., mentally and physically. Trying to find enough rest, trying to stay energized between the years often is the biggest challenge.
All right, a report waiting for us courtside with all the details on this standout season for MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's made history. The most three-point makes in a season and still going. Every time he touches the ball, something special can happen, and opposing defenses are working overtime to try and stop it. Back to you.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch. Good stuff there. Thank you. Now here's MP, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Back to Thomas. Pass to MP. Clock is at 3. Again, MP missing. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Now Irving launches a 3. The 3 is up. Porter pulls it in.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Thomas passes to MP. Drops in the layup for 2.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster, tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Porter finds Thomas. From deep, MP knocks down the long J. Ramos has got 5 points.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Pass to Flag. It's stolen by MP. Down low. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. He has 7.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside. Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Irving for 3. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Well, he is more than capable from outside. You have to note defensively, these are the shots he's hunting.
2 minutes remaining.
3-pointer. And MP good for 3.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Irving against MP. Claxton with the block.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
MP shot is good.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A big group substitution. the floor for the Nets. MP is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Zaire Williams, and it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. Another bucket! Wow!
And in terms of first-year players, he is one of the most high-volume scorers in league history. He's now tied for 5th all-time in points scored by a rookie.
You just get the sense that there is so much more in store for this fabulous young talent. The sky is the limit. And despite lacking a consistent three-point stroke over his career, Tim Najee Marshall has been a pretty consistent rotation piece.
Yeah, B.A., and he's done that despite the fact he was undrafted back in 2020. Defense really was his initial calling card. Offensively, he's looking to add to his game.
Making a name for himself now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Great report there, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Mavericks trail by 9. Too strong. Davis for 2.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's MP. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
MP against Russell. And the layup is good off the glass. Russell's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Stolen by Russell. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
To the middle. MP going to work down low.
Oh my, powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Russell to pass to Davis. Washington outside. Here's Russell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Flagg comes in for Anthony Davis. Exum's checked in for Washington. And Irving is subbed in for Marshall.
And there is an undeniable swagger to Russell's game. He plays with a ton of confidence and knows what he can do out there.
Now here's Russell. 11 points in the game. Irving, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
From deep, and good! There's another!
And with each game, it seems his rookie campaign gets brighter and brighter. He now has the 4th most points ever in a rookie season.
And he's not done yet. This sort of success really breeds confidence for a young player. Not that he needs a confidence boost, though. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Pass to Thomas. Outside Porter. Here's Ramos. From downtown, that one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 5th assist in this one.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
Thomas with a steal. Here's Ramos. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
MP getting it done for Brooklyn. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Fans, get ready for the IRPA Amazing Stories of Rock Pocket Ball.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Brooklyn Nets. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm...
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Nets.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
A pair of first overall picks of the front court, Flagg and Davis. Dante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Lively in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. This is the fourth and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Guys?
He's seen it all. Allie, appreciate the report. Thomas drives in. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Thomas has got 5 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Flagg. Now Davis. To the paint. Outside for Irving. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Another miss by Irving.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different...
Hits yet again! Wow!
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate opponents all season long.
And we knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for 3rd for the most 40-point games in a season.
Alongside Michael Jordan, they've both reached that mark 37 times in a single season. Extraordinary.
Davis a screen to stop the run, and Kyrie Irving good for 3. Give him 8.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
Well, great to see Kyrie Irving back on the court and producing, Tim.
Yeah, with that ACL tear coming late in the season, it really set him back. The game is just better with Kyrie in action, making highlights on a nightly basis.
Pass to Davis. It's Exum on the wing. The 3! And Dallas hits again from deep.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
Thomas outside. Now here's Claxton, covered by Lively.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
MP outside, puts up a 3, sinks the tray. MP's got 46.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So for Dallas, Gafford, he's checked in for Lively, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Exum. And a change for the Nets. Man, he's checked in for Porter Jr.
Yeah, a high-profile scorer since high school. I mean, you have to be impressed with Russell's ability to generate points.
And the basket by MP. 48 points for MP.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Back to Irving. Fires for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Outside man. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. From deep, MP. And got it! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavs. There's the three. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Davis has got 6 points.
Yeah, I love the work ethic there by AD. He just committed to out-hustling everybody.
MP scanning the floor. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Russell to pass to Davis. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Flag. This one for three. Gets the three to fall. Flag's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And answering the call with his own triple. I love the competitive edge Flag plays with.
Now here's man. Back to MP. Let's go with a three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on.
And so it's Brooklyn with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have it. Substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Flag comes in for Washington. Exum's checked in for Marshall. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Russell. On the floor for the Nets, we've got Zaire Williams. MP is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Clowney in at the four-man position. Irving, no good.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
Williams from long range knocks down the triple. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Back to Irving. Fires the three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
And that one good.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Irving up top, covered by MP. Over MP, and the shot's good by Irving.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Wolf, good. Wolf's got his first bucket in this one.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Exum with it, and it's Mann picking him up. Brooklyn has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Williams passes to MP. And it's Flag with a rebound.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
High post Davis. Clock at 4. Fader on the way. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any...
Yet another bucket!
An elite talent already in just his rookie year. He's now 3rd all-time for rookie point production.
He's showing elite-level skill. Very uncommon to have this sort of talent right out of the gates. Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has let up since they have the lead.
Williams finds MP. That three's off the mark. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Irving for 3. No good there.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
And it's good. He hits another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Irving. Off the left rim and out. The drive by MP. And that Portland falls.
Yeah, he is red hot, leading the game in scoring.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA.
Big win for you guys, MP. We know when your team turns up the defensive intensity, you hit another level. You had a few steals tonight that seemed to ignite your side. Talk about that.
Could have had more, you know? I'm trying to be a legendary pest out there. That's what this team deserves, and it's what they're going to get from me going forward.
Can't wait to see it, MP. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Good stuff.
MP out here breaking the single season record for three-pointers made? No surprise to me. MP's been at the top of my list to break that record. Shout out.
Forward, 6'7", number 5, Herbert Jones. The big man at 6'9", number 22, Derek Queen. At shooting guard, standing 6'8", number 25, Trey Murphy III. At point guard, 6'5", number 5, DeJounte Murray. Starting at power forward, at 6'6", number 1, Zion Williamson. Your New Orleans Pelicans head coach is James Borrego. One more time, let's hear it for your New Orleans Pelicans.
So the Nets starting 5. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Nicholas Claxton out there with Wilson. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. And for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Trey Murphy is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Queen in at center. Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
Thomas gets the bucket.
You just can't let Cam Thomas get that kind of position. It's playing with fire. He's got such a knack to score it.
To Williamson. Here's Queen. Claxton covering. 5 on the clock. It's Jones on the wing. And the 3 off target. Now Claxton out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. And powering into the first week of the new year, here's a brand new look at the power rankings. You look at the Clippers. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think the Nets, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
And it's Williamson missing.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Wilson the pass to Thomas. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thomas got his second bucket tonight.
This is what Thomas has to do to be most effective. Make an impact from three-point territory.
Pass to Williamson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, trying to reply to the three on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Mavericks was tremendous. He picked up 66 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of three. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Murray. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And getting the shot he wanted. Murray loves it from in close.
Wilson kicks to Porter. Three-pointer. And MP with the basket on the assist by Porter. MP's got 6.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it...
Substitution on the court.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
3 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Jordan Poole is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Misi in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pass to Mann. Back to MP. MP strong inside.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Williamson kicks to Jones. Right wing. Now, here's Poole. Covered by MP. That one goes. Counting.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
To the middle. Poole with the steal. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Finished off the break.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
And here's Poole for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Williamson against Wilson. Wilson took the block. Back to MP. And he comes up with the deuce. Ramos has got 10 points in the quarter.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Messi finds Poole. Back to Messi. And Messi throws it down.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real-life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Back to you guys.
He certainly plays without fear. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. So for the Pelicans, Queens checked in. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Jordan Poole. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Cameron Thomas comes in for Man. Murray outside. Stolen by Wilson. To the inside. Outside Porter. And the Nets, another three.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Murray with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. Takes a 3. A rebound by the Nets. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Well, MP not going to waste a transition opportunity.
Here's Murray. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's Ramos. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 5th assist in this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's Brooklyn, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
Well, these are very early returns, but even so, you can see who the fans are excited to see play.
A lot of these guys deserve the votes, but there's some big names missing. Come on, America, do better.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Nets.
Obviously, they've been locked in from range. Yup.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
No, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Thomas on the wing, he's joined by Porter. Wilson out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's MP in at the point. And Doris, I heard a famous coach talking about, quote, the human nature things that a team has to beat before they even get on the court. Can you talk about that?
Oh, Kevin, it's such a great point. So, for instance, is the team in it collectively? Do they care who's getting the shots, the rebounds, and the attention from the media? Or are they about the team and collective success? Human nature is a part of this.
Murray outside. Pass to Queen. 6 to shoot. Here's Williamson. Good defense by Claxton. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
MP.
A nice shot by MP.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Wilson against Williamson. And he banks in the layup. Williamson's got his first bucket in this one.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
Wilson kicks to Thomas. It's Porter outside. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet.
3 points.
Thomas got 4 assists in the game. Williamson a screen on MP. Murray, no good.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
The shot's good from Claxton.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And such a valuable guy to this team's rotation doors. Nick Claxton is important.
You know, Kev, I'll tell you one thing. This guy brings a ton of energy. He's willing to battle for loose balls, for rebounds. On the defensive end, you know he can make an impact. There's incredible length, and I still think a ceiling that he can get to.
Clock at 4 from outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 36.
MP ready to rise and fire as soon as he touched it.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's good.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Here's Thomas. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Cameron Thomas. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Green the pass to Murray. And that one, good. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And 2 physical points for Murray, mixing it up down low.
Porter kicks to MP. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
50 seconds left to play here in the third. On the wing, Murray. 10 points for him. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Murray against MP. Pass to Wilson. The Nets working the ball around now. And good! There's another.
And once again, he's hit the 40 mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he has moved into 3rd all-time for most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, Jordan was able to put up 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87, but that mark has been passed. What a special year.
Here's Thomas. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Thomas got 9.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build.
And so it's Brooklyn, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Good substitution here for New Orleans. Queens checked in. Herbert Jones comes in for Sadiq Bey. Trey Murphy's checked in for Poole. And Murray's subbed in for Fears. And a change for the Nets. MP's checked in. From downtown, it's hauled in by Queen. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Trey Murphy is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Queen in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Tries a three. Rebounded by the Nets.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Well, MP already showing an ability to take what the defense gives him.
Murray down low, covered by MP. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. That one falls. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, you love to see the unselfishness of MP at this early stage. Pretty pass.
Williamson right side.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Oh, nice, strong drive there. If that's who's going to be guarding him, then he's got some weight to throw around.
Pass to Williams. The three from MP. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Pelicans have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. It's good.
The combination of quickness and size for Williamson is downright scary. Zion is a handful on the bounce with any kind of momentum.
And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by Queen. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Pelicans.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Williamson looking it over. Pass to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Over MP. Again, the miss by Murray. And here is MP. Takes the 3. Off target. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance